Imagine a world where kids are never allowed to indulge in their favorite fast food meals, like McDonald's. It's a scenario that might seem extreme, but for some parents, it's a reality. Recently, actress Jessica Biel sparked a heated debate when she revealed that her kids don't eat at McDonald's, citing the quality and price of the food as her reasons. But is McDonald's really off limits for kids? We asked 9 nutritionists to share their thoughts on the matter, and their responses might surprise you. But here's where it gets interesting. While some parents might view McDonald's as a nutritional nightmare, these experts argue that it's not that black and white. In fact, they believe that McDonald's can have its place in a healthy diet, as long as it's consumed in moderation. So let's dive into the world of nutrition and explore what these experts have to say. Rachel Trotta, a fitness nutrition specialist and personal trainer, takes a balanced approach to feeding her kids. She focuses on shaping healthy attitudes toward food and doesn't set strict rules about what they can and can't eat. Instead, she stocks her house with whole foods, cooks most meals at home, and brings fruit for on-the-go snacks. Trotta believes that occasionally having fast food, like McDonald's, can help keep things in perspective and prevent kids from developing an unhealthy obsession with it. Julia Cassidy, a dietitian and eating disorder specialist, agrees that food shouldn't be labeled as good or bad. She thinks that this kind of moral judgment can lead to shame, secrecy, and an unhealthy relationship with eating. Cassidy's approach is to treat all foods equally, whether it's a McDonald's meal or a home-cooked dinner. She believes that this approach helps kids develop a positive relationship with food and reduces the risk of disordered eating. Megan Rowe, a registered dietitian, doesn't consider any food to be off-limits, but she does reserve fast food for special occasions or when their schedule demands it. She prioritizes providing her kids with homemade, nutrient-dense foods and views McDonald's as an occasional treat. Liza Maraghi, a registered nutritionist, takes a similar approach. She doesn't demonize McDonald's or any other food, but instead focuses on educating her child about nutrient-dense foods and encouraging them to make informed choices. Maraghi also acknowledges that social eating experiences, like eating at McDonald's, are valuable for kids' development and can help them develop social skills. Heidi McIndoe, a registered dietitian, believes that completely banning certain foods can make them more appealing to kids and encourage an unhealthy mentality. She views McDonald's as a once-in-a-while food and tries to balance their meals by adding healthier options like milk and apple slices. McIndoe also talks to her kids about the food groups they didn't get in that meal and discusses how they can make up for it later in the day. Sarah Schlichter, a registered dietitian and nutrition consultant, emphasizes the importance of being flexible with food. She believes that McDonald's can be a convenient and affordable option for on-the-go meals and can even be a fun experience for kids. Schlichter also highlights the importance of adding nutrition to kids' meals, like fruit or 100% juice, to make them healthier. Nikki Fatta, a registered dietitian nutritionist, takes a more inclusive approach to food. She believes that all foods, including McDonald's, can fit into a healthy diet and lifestyle. Fatta argues that McDonald's can be nutritious, with options like chicken sandwiches, fries, and apple slices providing vital nutrients. She also emphasizes that food should be enjoyable, and that putting certain foods off limits can contribute to disordered eating patterns. Christy Ruth, a registered dietitian, isn't a fan of McDonald's personally, but she doesn't restrict her kids from eating there. Instead, she lets them make their own choices when they're old enough to drive themselves or someone else takes them. Yvette Hill, a registered dietitian nutritionist, also lets her kids eat McDonald's, but not regularly. She focuses on overall dietary intake and believes that occasional treats won't harm their health. Hill also makes burgers at home and says her kids prefer them to McDonald's. So, what can we take away from these experts' opinions? It seems that the key to a healthy relationship with food is balance, flexibility, and a positive attitude. By not labeling foods as good or bad and allowing kids to make informed choices, parents can help them develop a healthy and positive relationship with food. And this is the part most people miss. It's not about completely cutting out certain foods, but about finding a balance that works for each individual. But here's the question. Do you agree with these experts? Or do you think McDonald's has no place in a healthy diet? Share your thoughts in the comments below. As Fada so aptly put it, food choices are individual, and each person knows their needs best. So, let's keep the conversation going and respect each other's differences in opinion. After all, that's what makes the world of nutrition so fascinating. There's no one-size-fits-all approach, and what works for one person might not work for another.